Let's see. Come on, bring Erica up here, honey. Hey, girl, I can't see you. Okay, we can just hear you. Oh, wait.
You gonna see me now?
Yeah.
Stop playing. Stop playing. No.
Wait, what happened? What
Stop
happened?
playing. What
Wait.
happened? What they doing to her? What are they doing to her?
Y'all look at my sister. Look at my sister from another mister. This is my girl Erica. This is my sister from another mister, baby. This is my girl. I'm coming to Buffalo because I'm speaking at the at Buffalo University.
That's like 20 million hours away from New York City, but we can see what can happen. Can y'all hear me?
Girl, you is fired up. What's going on?
So she gave y'all the human law. I'm ready to give the spiritual law.
Oh, Jesus.
See, here's the thing. And I'm glad we're going this way, and you don't have me reading Tyrese or somebody. And I was hoping you brought me on sooner because I don't want people to think that, this is fraudulent. Because as you were talking, I started doing what I do. And as I was doing what I do, I was like, I don't see the problem. I said, because right now, the ball is in your court. But what Kendra was saying is a fact. Remember when I first started reading you, I used to always say, you get in your own way. And that's what is given. It's saying that there is no case. You do have the capability to be the one that bring forth the legal action. It's saying it would make no sense because right now you're being so immensely blessed, and the everything is coming in so fast that the enemies are rounding up. So get ready for major attacks because they see what's coming, because they show the enemy stuff too. So they see what's coming. But what I see that's coming is we can talk about this offline. It's so beautiful, and I've been telling you this for a while. The weapons are forming, honey. The weapons are forming. They're forming rapidly, but the protection is superseding the weapons. So it's like they're coming at you. And I just wanted to say this one strong point. And I don't know what's going on. I'll let you know if I knew what was going on. I really didn't know the backstory. I really didn't. Did you talk to me? I didn't know the backstory. This is coming from, this is like, whoever this person is, it's someone from your past that's stirring the pot. Someone from your past is stirring the pot and it's full of deception. So the person from your past is upset that the friendship is no more. So they're stirring the pot with everybody. So it could be telephone. It could be they stirred the pot with Susan, and Susan knew Tom, and Tom went and told Susan. So it could be like that. It could be a triangle situation like that. But somebody is like at the helm of stirring the pot, like gassing it up, like go do this, go do this, go do that. But what they're not realizing is that they're creating this huge increase of negative karma towards themselves. You're good as long as you stay in your lane, because like Kendra said, or you said, you can do whatever. You're not going to get anything from it. Like it says that you it's in your court. You're beneficial. It would be beneficial to you. You would win, but you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything except to say that you were right, I guess. But it seems like your trajectory is still like this, and people are very upset. Like you have so much coming right now that when I looked, I was like, oh. I don't want to be on her bad side. Christmas is coming. So it's saying that, the burdens that you're about to carry because of your star rising, you have to learn to be more tight-lipped about. And I told you this, just like Kendra told you, from a spiritual standpoint, you cannot let these people get to you. You do it in your content, like on platforms like this, but get out your comments, get out your feelings, because all you're doing is fueling the enemy, and they're picking apart from what you bring to them, and they say, okay, that gets to her. Let me push that button more. You understand? So if you keep on the poker face, they won't know what's really getting to you. Am I making sense? So it's like they are, it's like Spirit is saying, you don't have to defend yourself. I'm doing the work for you. But if you think you can do a better job than me, have at it. But we're going to sit back here and we're going to eat our spaghetti and salad while you go and think you go and mess stuff up for yourself. So it's saying that, your burdens, you carry a lot of burden, right? But it's saying the burden that you have carried is gearing you up for your reward. And anybody who knows how to read on here, you know what the Ace of Wands is. It means new beginnings. So there's something coming for you. The wheel of fortune is turning. So it's turning in your favor. So the more that you give energy to this, it slows the wheel down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mo, you hear me? It slows the wheel down.
I hear you.
you can't entertain things that's going to slow the wheel down. Beyonce don't entertain things that's going to slow the wheel down, you know? And it seems like there is someone that used to be fond of you, it seems like, but it seems like your star is rising so fast and there's isn't, and I don't even know the person's situation, but it seems like they're like, I don't know, I see a lot of loss. I see loss. Like they not, I see a lot more decline than incline for that person. So it's like they don't, it's like, well, why is she getting it and not me? Why is her star rising so rapidly and not mine? But they would never say that. They would never come out and say that. But you know, Madison, I've been reading you for almost like 8 years.
I heard her.
What happened?
What happened?
What Miss Mary said?
She said, "How many times your mammy done told you that?" But go ahead, finish telling me.
What I just said. What I just said. Okay, Miss Mary. See, I've been trying to tell your daughter this for the last 8 years because you know what you realize when you started to listen to me spiritually. Did the star not start to rise? Can we tell the world that the star started rising when I said get out your way? And when you started to get out your way, it started to rise. So what's happening right now, you're being tested again. And right now, Mercury retrograde starts the 14th. So just know, get really out your way right now. You know what I'm saying? Like get out your way until May 31st, because in the summertime, it should be very, very prosperous for you. It should be very beneficial for you. But you don't want to have yourself in the mix because the weapons are forming. You see, the weapons are forming. So, you know, but your guides are saying, I got you. Get out the way. Get out the way. You're not stronger than me. You can't fight the battles that I can fight. So I need you out the way. I need you to handle what you got to handle so we can make sure that you get all the coins that you're supposed to get. They're saying, listen, you see that's you. They want you to do this. They want you to continue to work on what you know how to do best. Because what I see, and it's crazy because it came out twice. I can't make this up. For the person that's throwing the stones, loss. And to the people that's going to say, oh, she reads cards, these are Dominican playing cards. I can read cards with your mama's spades cards, so don't come for me. So I'm just saying it's just easier to do it this way. But this one here, it has nothing but swords on it. This is nothing but the I think this is 7 of spades and playing cards. So what this card means is that there's deception that's being shot at you. It's being shot actually directly at you. It's being shot directly at you and is waiting for you to react so it can react. So it's saying what I always told you, get out your way. Get out your way. Mm-hmm. I always tell you that. So that's my spiritual law. The spirits have spoken. And it's saying that they wrapping it up. Who says it? Is it little Kim? Wrap something in a bow? Because it's being wrapped in a bow in a graceful way for you. So, you know, it's saying that you have the victory. You have the victory. So don't even fret. Don't even let this get to you. There's nothing about it that says that you will be affected. The only thing that's you're the effect of the situation, because everything is in your favor, every last thing. And I'm not saying it because now you know I tell you, I'll be like Madison, but no, it's everything is in your favor.
Yeah, I just the thing about it for me is that I was not gonna even say anything about nothing. You didn't even know because I don't talk about. I don't even call you. We was laughing and talking about other stuff like. Right. You know, I didn't even tell you nothing about this stuff because I was trying to really pay it dust. But then, you know, it's just too much over the social media place. And here's the thing, people like, okay, Maddie, don't listen. But I'm in a social media space.
But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And from a spiritual standpoint, there's spiritual law, and then there's law, there's human law. And human law is there to help you in the human aspect. The spiritual law, you know that you're a very spiritual person. When you disobey spiritual law, it is way more powerful than human law. And people don't understand that because it's invisible. They feel like they can't feel it, see it, or taste it. I can see it. And if people say, oh, well, how she don't know about it? She's a reader. Because I'm a human and I tap in when I need to tap in. If I just walk around just seeing all day, I would go crazy. I have a job and I have things to do. So I have to tap in. When Madison wants me to tap in, I tap in. I have people want to read me all the time. So from a spiritual standpoint, you cannot disobey spiritual law. Spirit is testing you right now. And it's Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is about... And you said your mama didn't want me to be doing this for you, but she on my side right now. So, Miss Maddie, Miss Mary, I believe in spiritual law before I believe in human law. So, because you can't have one without the other. If your spiritual law is not in line, you say, well, why did I lose? How did I lose? Because you were not in spiritual alignment. So if you're not in spiritual alignment, it's not going to work. So with that said, it's just saying that, like, stay your course. You're being watched. You're going to always be watched, but you're heavily protected. You're heavily, and this is the Hierophant is represented by Taurus. Taurus is the Hierophant of the tarot, and this is me. And so it's saying that you have people that protect you and keep you protected, but you still keep getting in your own way. Like, why are you in your way? If you have a chef, why are you in the kitchen? It's like, why are you cooking and you hired somebody to cook? If you know you have me and you know that I've never been off, I've told you ain't no need for you to rush to that flight because the plane is not going nowhere. Have I not? Did the plane leave? So I like, when I tell you stuff, a psychic suggests. A prophetic word is sure to pass. And people say, oh, well, why is she reading cards? Because I hear it here, but when I see it, I'm left-handed. Don't judge me. When I see it, it all comes together. So, like I said, argue with your mama. But, because last time they came for me on your show, so I would never let that happen again. Jesus. In the spirit of God, amen. So long as I got Mama Mary on my side, I don't care about anyone else. But with that said, you're heavily covered and you're heavily protected. So there's that. That's my spiritual messages. Let me know if you want to know anything. If you have any questions, I can answer them offline. But for the most part, you have very, very amazing things. If you didn't, I'd be like, listen, our conversations when it ain't good. But I'm going to tell you when it's not good. And if it wasn't good right now, I would just talk about just the case portion. But I see so many things coming for you that they can't stop it. You can't stop a moving train. You can't. They're trying to stop a moving train. That's literally like a human being standing in front of a train saying, wait, it's too late. It's in motion. Like, you can't stop a moving train, period. And they want to be in your presence. They want to be in your camp. They want to be in your circle. So because they can't be in your circle, they're fighting against you. And that's all it is. They want you to be with them. So, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. I don't want to talk about that part online, but I'll talk to you about that offline, because I just feel like there's a different way that this needs to be handled. And just stay your course, because God got you. Period. People think, because she's transgender, God don't love her. No, y'all don't understand how much God loves this woman. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, sometimes when I'm looking, I'm like, well, dang, do I gotta go? How can I be a transgender? Because seriously, because like, you have so many blessings coming for you and your family, and saying, do not lose sleep over it. Don't lose sleep over it, because you have so much coming for you. So there's that.